Hey there, YouTube. I've got a couple eBay packages to open up here, and this video will be a tribute to Mr. Carl Hubbell.
Tribute?
Yeah, Hall of Fame pitcher. We've got a first responder fireman toy coming in. That's just cool. That's my Gouty wide pin card of his. And I picked up a couple of other items for Mr. Hubbell off of eBay. I didn't really intend to win them both, but it just kind of happened that I did, so here they are. There's this here is a cutout from Zach. That is a Wheaties box from 1937, I believe.
Oh, there, Daddy.
And so that's just the cut from the box panel there. Pretty cool looking one, I think. Let's see how the back looks. Pretty clean black. These are all, this would have been the inside of a cereal box, so you wouldn't have any writing normally on it. Hi, bud. What do you got there? Another puppy dog? But certainly pretty cool item and relatively inexpensive.
Are you kidding? Okay, Zach.
What's that? Yeah, you gonna get it out of there?
I will. I can help you. I can get the
Got another
packages.
Another inexpensive Hubbell item here as well, as soon as the youngster can free it.
I really tried to fly.
Okay, this must be tiny then.
You got flying cars again, Zach?
This must be tiny.
No.
Yeah, it's not a very big card. Just be careful.
Is that right there good?
Hi, Zach.
Zach's gonna take the camera.
Gonna make silly faces for everybody and smile. Yeah. Okay, back up. Let's see the card now. Oh. Hey, careful.
What was that?
Okay.
Is that the card?
That's the card. That's just extras he put in there for stiffeners. Okay, here it is. This is M&P card. These were issued two separate times. This company made these, and these would have been strip cards, so they would have been basically just one long strip of the cards that they were sold as, and then the kids would cut the individual cards apart, with scissors or however. And so, a lot of these will have pretty rough cuts on them. And they first released these in 1943, and then they made another set using the same artwork and style in 1949 that had a few additional players in it. And you can normally tell the difference from the 43s and the 49 cards just by checking the checklist to see if the player was in the 43 set. And if they weren't, it's obviously from 49. If they were from 1943, check the back and see if the card has a number. And like you see, this one doesn't. And so it is from 1943. The 49s, they added numbering to the cards and numbered them. Now, some of the 49s weren't numbered, but those were the new players added for the 1949 season. Well, obviously, the card sets in some of these years just weren't exceptionally sophisticated, and you can kind of see, this here, it's kind of a rather kind of crude drawing of the player, and this was I believe, his final season in the majors. But anyway, these strip cards in this era, you know, they were rather, you know, cheaply made and didn't use a great cardboard stock. So collectors, some kind of turn their nose up to them because, well, you know, it's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but they are kind of unique and neat. And so I enjoy just having different stuff. And I didn't have any cards from this series yet, so
And how long did you play for?
I think he came into the majors about 28 or so. And 43 was, I think, his last year.
Okay, you played for a pretty long time.
So yeah, that's what,
I played
15 years or so.
I played the Lions.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, there we are. There's
Papa.
new additions to my Carl Hubbell stuff. One of my favorite players from that era that I hadn't collected much of his stuff yet, but I decided I was going to pick up a few more things of. So that's all for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again next time. Why don't you wave with that hand since you're going to stick it in there, Zach? All right, say bye. Bye, Owen. Alex going to say bye. Bye. Okay. And that's it, everyone. Talk to you later.